CIL 650, in association with Tom Lucas Productions, presents Radio Real Estate.
A house in the middle of our street.
And now, here are your hosts, Bill Macklem, Fern Northcutt, and Tom Lucas.
All right, let's check inventory, as they say in the real estate business. Fern is here. Good morning.
And good morning to you,
Nice
Tom.
to see you. You're all dressed up. You've got to be working today after the show.
I am working after the show today.
You are always working.
Yeah, pretty well.
Now, we always say that our mortgage guy on the show, Bill Macklem, is always working too, but Bill is, well, he's working, but he's not here. Are you working, Bill?
I'm working.
Where are you, Bill?
I'm down here in Palm Desert. I'm at the Marriott Hotel and Spa. It's like, I didn't know they had places like this. This is like going to a remote resort of some sort.
We saw the pictures, Bill. We know you're not working.
Well, this is the first day I've had my shorts on.
Please.
I've been here since Tuesday.
Bill, I asked you to do us a favor when the show is on. Could you put your long pants back on? Do you mind?
And I saw your picture on Facebook.
Yeah, that was really cool with those two guys from the Marines.
No kidding.
Just like rock. They're rock stars.
Are they really? Did you tell them who you were?
Man,
Three rock stars.
They had about a 5-hour lineup for people to get their autographs on those on that book that you just got a picture of you on.
Tell us who they were.
Say again?
Tell us who they were. Not everybody saw Facebook.
Oh, and I just don't have their names handy. Hang on a sec here.
Gee, I guess they were famous, huh?
Early morning, huh?
Was it Ringo Starr? No.
No, they weren't. They were...
Johnny Horton?
You really caught me off guard here. Sorry about that.
That's
John Denver.
John Denver? Was it John Denver?
I think it was John Denver.
I see. So you're in Palm Desert, California. Is that anywhere near Palm Springs? I never get out much.
It's pretty much all the same. It's like saying Vancouver, and it's all part of the valley.
Oh, okay, I got you. So you're going to be reporting from down there this morning then, huh? You're at a conference with your folks from Dominion Lending Centers?
Well, it's actually a mortgage mastery program.
Oh.
They run here for about 3,000 people from all across the States, some people from Canada and some people from Australia.
Well, interesting. So Bill's going to be down there, and he's going to have your mortgage rate update for you in just a couple of seconds.
Bill also answers your mortgage question of the week in a few minutes.
Later on the show, I'll be talking about some home prices here in sunny Palm Springs and Palm Desert area. And Fern had asked me to look at some interesting information on CMHC.
Our Radio Real Estate home handyman, Finn Jensen, would like to know if your home is energy efficient.
Monica Dinabriga, president of Mummy Maids, will be here with an encore performance about, remember this, about getting stains of the eco-friendly way.
Bill, I wish you hadn't have admitted that, because your wife is probably listening to this show right now, so we're all in trouble. Good morning. We're also going to be chatting with our very special guest, Alan Stewart. Alan is the regional manager at Royal LePage Sussex, and we'll be talking to Alan about their third quarter house price survey and the market price forecast.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Bill's mortgage question of the week is coming up, and if you have a question for Bill, leave it on our website, RadioRealEstateShow.ca. Bill will answer your question on next weekend's show.
Andrew Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty is here to look at the real estate market in the Tri-Cities.
Mark Perry, our Radio Real Estate Voice of the Valley, has more news about Platinum 2, and this morning Mark has a plan for all eagle lovers.
Would that be bald people? Bald eagles?
You're funny, Tom.
Never mind. Andy Mattu of the Powerhouse Agents at Remax Crest West Side is on the show this morning, and he's going to be talking to us about the look of real estate in the Greater Vancouver housing market.
And it is 10:04, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
And right now it's time for the mortgage rate update of the week with our resident mortgage expert, who's not so resident this morning. He's in Palm Desert, California. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bill Macklem. Billy, what's going on with money this week?
Well, money is staying pretty good. The banks had raised took away some of the discount last week on their variables. So the best variables are still prime money at 0.6. So you're looking at 2.1, which is still a really good rate. I mean, I remember the days when we had 9, 14, even 21%. So a 2.1 rate is fabulous at this point in time. On a 5-year fix, there's still some unique lenders offering a 2.44 on a 5-year term. You're probably looking more consistently with credit unions and banks that we all know and love, probably somewhere in that 2.59 to 2.64 rate. Some people have been asking me to have a comparison on the 10-year rate, and the 10-year rate is 3.84. So you can see that with almost a 1.5% difference, you're better off taking the 5-year rate and making a higher payment.
Sounds good, Bill. Thank you so much for that. And coming up in just a few minutes, Bill will be answering the mortgage question of the week. Later on in the program, we'll be chatting with Alan Stewart of Royal LePage Sussex about their third quarter house price survey and market survey forecast. Monica Dina Briga, the president of Mummy Maids, will join us. And this morning we have an encore performance about the eco-friendly way to get stains out of your precious material. And Preston Humphreys, the president and CEO of Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations, has another installation of Painting 101 this morning. Preston talks about selecting those colors for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. How many days till Christmas?
I'm
Not many.
Afraid to ask.
You're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house, Radio Real Estate, on Smooth and Easy, CL 650.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate moving team.
What has 4 legs and can't walk? A table. When you need professional movers, Redpath Relocations is your one-stop shop. Across the city or around the world, your belongings are always safe with Redpath Relocations. And we sell packing materials too. I'm Tim Redpath, and I'm proud to say that we're the newest member of Mayflower Van Lines Canada. Visit us at redpathrelocations.com or contact us at 604-945-9910. Redpath Relocations, always ready, always reliable, and we always leave you with a smile.
Hi, it's Lee from Diverse Electric. We offer a comprehensive and detailed free job estimate for all your residential and commercial service requirements. Outdoor living is here. Barbecues, get-togethers, company parties. Create that atmosphere with Diverse Electric Lighting. We service all of Metro Vancouver to Chilliwack. How well do you know the electricity in your house? If you have aluminum wiring, give us a call and we will make sure it's safe. 778-809-2532 or online at diverseelectricltd.ca.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateShow.ca and click on the link.
Hey, it's Preston from Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations. At Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations, we're more than just painting. As you can guess from our name, we do renovations too. Kitchens, bathrooms, living rooms, offices, whatever your renovation needs are, Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations is here for you. Call for your estimate now, 604-897-6049. That's 604-897-6049. Or get more information at humphreypropainting.com. That's humphreypropainting.com.
Good morning, it's Tom Lucas from the Radio Real Estate Show. On the line with me, Mike Farkas, the service manager at North Vancouver Nissan. Mike, we're rolling this weekend. Things are getting colder. Temperatures are going down. What happens when it gets to about 7 degrees?
At 7 degrees, cooler temperatures cause all-season tires to get a little bit harder, so they start to lose grip. We have access to all major brands of tires at competitive pricing, and we're offering those to our customers so that they don't run into that situation.
NorthVancouverNissan.com. That's NorthVancouverNissan.com.
Hi, it's Bill Macklem. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
CL 650. We get letters. We get stacks and stacks of letters.
Bill, did you remember to pack the sweater with you?
It is so flippin' hot here.
Okay, I know it's much warmer down there in California, but do us a favor, put the sweater on because Fern has the question of the week for you. So you ready?
I will do that because the air conditioning is on, so I could use a sweater.
Yeah, okay.
Bill, this week's question is from Addison Miller of Chilliwack. Addison says, I recently heard the term 50-50 mortgage. Will you please explain what kind of mortgage this is?
Thanks, Fern. Well, that's a great question from Addison. A 50-50 mortgage is actually a hybrid mortgage. It actually combines the features of a fixed-rate mortgage, so you might take the 2.49 or 2.59 rate, with the features of a variable-rate mortgage at 2.1. Half your mortgage payment is repaid based on the fixed rate, and half the mortgage payment is based on the variable rate. So some people use this kind of a program because they're afraid the rates are going to go up too fast on them, but they want to take advantage of the benefit of the lower variable rate at the present time, but also looking at the fixed rate as being some kind of a cautionary method of keeping their payments low.
Wow. You know what, Bill? You're very, very diverse in your mortgages, and I appreciate that greatly for my clients. For expert mortgage information online, visit billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com, or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Thank you, Fern. Thank you, Bill. It's the Radio Real Estate Show, and time now to talk to Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty. I think we have her on the line. Yes, we do, says Dwayne. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning, Tom. Hi, Fern.
What about poor Bill, who's in the sunshine right now? Not forget about Bill.
I'm not feeling sorry for Bill. He's in the sunshine.
Yeah, actually, Bill's in the sunshine. He's on his own today. So, hey, welcome back to the show, Andrea. It's nice to hear from you. How you been doing this past week?
I've been great. Very busy. The listing inventory is still really low, so we're actually going out knocking on doors, seeing if people would like to sell.
You're knocking on doors and shaking hands, right?
That's right. We've got lots of buyers that are looking for homes. This is a great time to sell if you're thinking about selling.
Now, I understand this morning, Andrea, that you have a shout-out to some people that are listening to us on the radio.
I do. I have a shout-out to a very special friend, Lucille. We have her beautiful home on the market right as we speak. Today I'm featuring a charming seaside residence located at 3905 Bedwell Bay in Belcarra. This fabulous home offers spectacular views and is situated on a 27,000 square foot subdivided lot, featuring a large one-bedroom suite and a separate guest room perfect for bed and breakfast business opportunities. The home is in pristine condition. Every inch has been redone. Come see for yourself at the open house tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m. You don't want to miss seeing this beautiful home. On the market for $1.288. Today until 6 at Coquitlam Center, visit the Tri-Cities Volunteer Fest. If you're looking for volunteer opportunities, this is a great way to meet over 25 organizations that need your help. This is Andrea Jock for Radio Real Estate.
And in the Tri-Cities, call Andrea Jock at 604-783-3124 or visit pinnaclegrouprem.com. pinnaclegrouprem.com.
And coming up, we continue our series of painting tips with Preston Humphrey, the CEO of Humphrey Painting and Renovations. And we'll also be talking about the Royal LePage third quarter home price survey with Regional Manager Alan Stewart of Royal LePage, Sussex.
Awesome. This is for Northcott of Remax Performance with mortgage expert Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgage, producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
One hit after another.
CL 650.
Hi, this is Monica from Mummy Maids. We're here to help you with all your cleaning needs, including move-in, move-outs, packing and unpacking, organizing, laundry and windows, walls, basic cleaning and custom cleaning. We do it all. You deserve a break and Mummy Maids can help. Let us clean your castle with no hassle. Call 604-533-4959. That's 604-533-4959. Or visit us at mummymaids.com.
Hi, this is Stuart Goodman, the General Sales Manager at North Vancouver Nissan, part of the Dilawri Automotive Group. Come and visit us in the North Shore Auto Mall and see the all-new 2016 Nissan Maxima and new Murano. Visit North Vancouver Nissan, home of the new purchase experience, in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca. That's in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca.
Hi, this is Preston from Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations. The Christmas holidays are almost here, and Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations can get your home ready for the season. We offer the best products and the best services at the best prices. Call for your estimate, 604-897-6049. That's 604-897-6049. Or get more information online at humphreypropainting.com. That's humphreypropainting.com.
Hi, this is Fern Northcott of Remax Performance. Your real estate dreams begin with you. You deserve the facts of a professional home evaluation based on the statistics of the MLS. To find out what your house is really worth, call or text me. Fern Northcott, 604-790-9066, 604-790-9066, or visit fnorthcott.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Vancouver weather.
10:14, 14 after 10 o'clock. It'll be cloudy with a 60% chance of showers this morning. Settling down, tapering off to just, well, plain old showers by afternoon. More showers tonight, more showers Sunday, tomorrow, and more showers on Monday. Gee whiz. Hey, where's that umbrella anyway?
Yeah, get out the brolly.
Get out the brolly. Right now it is 12 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
CI 650. We're on our way home. We're on our way home. We're going home.
Well, we were on our way home, and then I sort of pulled up in front of this house, which I thought was mine, but unfortunately the value of the house has gone up so high that I can't afford there to live anymore. The Royal LePage folks have released their third quarter house price survey and market price forecast, and according to the survey, Greater Vancouver's market has risen significantly. Would agree with that?
I would, I'd sure agree with that.
So I thought what we should do is maybe look at this in depth. We have a gentleman on the phone who knows all about this. He is the regional manager for Royal LePage Sussex. The gentleman's name is Alan Stewart. We have him on the line right now. Alan, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
I'm wonderful, and welcome to the show. Nice of you to do this on a Saturday morning for us.
Well, thanks. Thanks for having me on.
So things are looking up, I guess, if you want to sell a house.
Well, yeah, I think that's just it. I mean, it really depends on where you are. If you just pulled into your driveway, Tom, and that's your house, and you own it outright, you're probably quite happy about pulling into that driveway with the results of this latest survey. Maybe not so much if you're renting.
Well, I'm thinking, Alan, that maybe what I should do is maybe give you a call after the show this morning, and maybe I have to get you to come and have a look at it. What do you think?
Well, yeah, it's. I got to tell you, one of the things we can talk about a little later is the difference in these markets, and really, it can just be a matter of a street one way or the other. It will have a dramatic impact on houses. So one of the things I always like to mention to people is that when they're considering what the price of their house is, the tax assessment is one thing, but it really is important to seek the advice of real estate professionals when you're trying to come to values.
Alan, let's ask this question: what is driving the prices up these days?
Well, I think it's hard not to look at the international picture, and particularly the fact that the Canadian dollar has taken such a nosedive. And so people who had been considering the Vancouver market, which has been really hot, even all the way back to 2009, has been climbing. We see this dollar going down, and if you're an international buyer or even a Canadian buyer with money that's outside of the country, every time that loonie takes a dive, we see the value of that real property become more attractive to people who have money outside of the country that look to invest in it. So today, if you look at a Canadian dollar that was on par with the U.S. dollar, and you compare that to a 74-cent dollar, that's really a really significant discount on the value of that home if you're bringing money in from another part of the world.
It's interesting that you mentioned that. I saw an article in the paper the other day talking about this billionaire from China who's purchased about 13 huge homes in the area. Do you think that's driving up the prices too? It's got something to do with it?
Well, we try and look at the Royal LePage study utilizes the median price, which is the price point of the house that sells in the middle of the pack. So if there's 100 sales, it's the price of the sale of number 50 if they're ranked according to price. So it should knock out some of those higher-end homes, these big luxury homes, and really give us a better picture than what the average price might give us, which is what we would come out with if we had been incorporating those really high-end sales into the picture. So the median price, from a statistical standpoint, is likely a better picture of what's going on in the market today. The Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver also puts out their Housing Price Index, which is supposed to paint the picture of a percentage increase on kind of a baseline house as it moves its way through the market. So it's another way to look at prices statistically. But when we're talking about the value of the aggregate score, the median is the best one for us to be drawing from.
Absolutely. Alan, this brings me to, could you please talk a little bit about demographic changes in the Lower Fraser Valley and Vancouver?
Yeah, I mean, in the Vancouver and the outlying areas, there's been lots in the media about Richmond being so heavily influenced. There's TV shows now taking place in Vancouver and focusing primarily on Richmond for high-end Asian buyers, China in particular. We're seeing lots of international pressure coming into Vancouver. We're also seeing lots of migration from across the country where people want to be out on the West Coast enjoying the beautiful lifestyle that we're all accustomed to out here, which is really world-class. The more you travel this planet, the more you come to realize that Vancouver is on par with any of the other world-class cities like Sydney, Australia, or San Francisco, or New York, or London. We really are becoming an internationally desirable community, and therefore that just opens up more and more competition. So I'm not a statistician or a demographer, but I would say that we're seeing more and more variety in our streets in Vancouver all the time, and certainly it's not hard to identify that a lot of people are coming from Asia.
Interesting you mentioned that, because years ago I was down in Los Angeles in Southern California, and they had this unique bumper sticker on cars years ago. It said, "Welcome to California. Now go home."
Yeah, it is. We don't want things to change. We came here for a reason. Right now, there's a lot of discussion. We have offices on the Sunshine Coast in Gibsons and Sechelt and Pender Harbor. There's a lot of discussion about at least having a hard look at building a bridge from the Lower Mainland to the Sunshine Coast. And I can tell you that residents on the Sunshine Coast, while they like the idea of the convenience, don't really like the idea of getting rid of the ferry system, because they know that it'll just open up the doors to everybody else and change things the way they'd like it.
What you're saying is so true. My in-laws moved to Qualicum on Vancouver Island. And as soon as they got there, they became real islanders. They said, "Let's destroy that ferry. We don't want you mainlanders coming over here."
Oh dear, they were instrumental.
There's an ongoing joke on the Sunshine Coast. You pay to come on the Sunshine Coast, but the ferry is free to leave. I think that's probably been determined by the guys that live here.
Well, you've mentioned the Sunshine Coast a few times. I think it's near and dear to your heart. How are the property prices over there?
Starting to be affected, not unlike the Fraser Valley and out to the outlying areas of Vancouver. And to me, Tom, it's not unlike throwing a big stone into a pond. It's taken longer for the ripples of that energy that's created when that big rock hits the pond to move out to the outlying areas. But we, when the market started to percolate again, kind of 2009, we were expecting that wave to head out to the Fraser Valley, up to Squamish, out to the Sunshine Coast, and it took a long time for that to get going. But we are seeing traction from that now. So I think effectively what's happening is the prices have gotten to a point in Vancouver. If you happen to, as we talked about, when you pull into the driveway of your home, and you see the sticker price has gone up by that much, and you have established that much equity in your home, people do make a decision, not unlike your parents, to move to areas like Qualicum and Parksville to enjoy the equity that they've gained in their home. And now you can really take a comparable home in Vancouver and move that money to areas like the Sunshine Coast and pay likely a third to a quarter for the exact same kind of living environment and put the rest in the bank and probably retire 5 years early as a result of that maneuver. So we are seeing that starting to happen. People are looking at neighboring communities as a way to pull some of that money out of their home and move into more of a retirement lifestyle.
We're talking with Alan Stewart, the General Regional Manager for Royal LePage, Sussex. And Alan, I thought we had you on the line this morning. Let's do a little word association game. You're up for this?
Sure.
Sure. What now? I will give you an area, and if you could just give us a quick, maybe thumbnail synopsis. Let's start with North Vancouver.
North Vancouver, absolutely low housing supply and a huge demand. There's only about 238 houses on the market in North Vancouver right now, and a huge amount of demand. So I would say we're very much in a seller's market in North Vancouver when it comes to detached homes, less so when it comes to condominiums.
All right. What about Richmond?
Richmond, again, there's huge desire for the land that's sitting underneath those detached homes. We're looking at more and more pressure on the high-density housing, townhomes, and condominiums. So if you have a detached home in Richmond, lots of pressure on that market in particular.
All right, we're going to move a little east right now, and Fern is kind of concerned about Langley. How are things looking out in that area?
Langley, again, is becoming more and more popular to people who are working in Vancouver, so it's becoming more of a bedroom community, as people are willing to make that drive into the downtown core in order to be able to enjoy a nicer home out in the Fraser Valley. Less interest in the condominium market and townhouse market in Langley, still people looking to be able to have a fenced backyard in those kind of communities.
You hit it right on. Right on.
Now, how about the Coquitlam area, Alan?
Coquitlam and Burnaby, Poco, all those areas, again, influenced by people who are living and working in and around the downtown core and looking to enjoy home ownership in those communities. And so lots of pressure, both detached and on the attached and condominium market.
Alan, how do you think the future looks? Do you think we're going to continue to grow here on the West Coast, the Lower Mainland?
Well, I think it's a little out of our control, to be honest. I mean, it is. We've seen it across the country. The major centers, Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver, have been heavily impacted and affected by the global market. So it depends what's going to happen with the loonie. There'll be some impact as a result of the upcoming election. There'll be impact depending on global situations compared to the outlying regions, the Okanagan and so on, that are less affected by those kind of events. But there's certainly right now It's hard to see anything on the horizon that's going to slow this down. I don't expect we'll see the same kind of 20% increases year over year, but I do think that we'll see continuing increased prices on such desirable product as we have.
So if Mommy and Daddy bequeath you a home in West Point Grey, be happy? If you did like I did, if you sold it in the 80s, well, then just too damn bad.
Yeah.
That is a huge problem. I did an interview the other day about the retirees trying to get back to this community. Mommy and Daddy have moved away. They've enjoyed the Vida Loca. They want to get back now to family and to the amenities and services that they like to enjoy, hospitals, medicals, and those kinds of things, and really have been priced out of the market. So if you left, it is not necessarily an easy game getting back into the market. People typically coming back into a different kind of lifestyle, moving away, enjoying waterfront or big view properties in other parts of the area, and then moving back to Vancouver and finding themselves living in a slightly different kind of environment, typically in an attached home or a condominium, which is different, not bad, but different.
We had some family members a little while ago move out to the country of Chilliwack. And I say when you come back to the country of Canada, you're going to be living in a shoebox. But it will be it'll be a nice one though, Alan. It'll be a nice shoebox.
You got that right. Beautiful shoeboxes available.
Oh my God. Hey, I put you on the spot. This is the first time you've been on the air with us. It's not that bad, was it really? Was it?
No. You're very gentle. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for sharing time with us. What's on your agenda for the rest of the day? You working or you're going to get some time with you and your family?
I'm going to spend a little time with my family, and I'm going to go visit my chiropractor right now. So I'm looking forward to having a free-moving spine in a couple of minutes.
Well, if it doesn't work out with a chiropractor, come down to the radio station. We'll crack your back for a while, Alan.
It happens to us all.
Enjoy your weekend. Thank you, and I hope you come and be on the show again with us.
Yeah, thanks, guys. My pleasure.
Alan, you're a good guy. Thank you so much. We've been speaking with Alan Stewart from Royal LePage. He is the regional manager for Royal LePage Sussex Realty. We're talking about the third quarter house price survey, and things are looking interesting.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Real estate's always interesting.
That's exactly why we started this show, because
really?
real estate is interesting.
There you go.
People love to talk about it. It's the Radio Real Estate Show, and now you're ready for this. Get out your notepads, get out your pens and papers. It's time for the painting tip of the week with Preston Humphrey. He's the CEO of Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations. We have him on the line right now. Preston, good morning. I have a question for you. What should we do about colors in order to get our homes ready for the holiday season?
If you're just wanting to spruce up the interior house with a simple coat of paint, here's a couple tips. Pick your color. Try to stay with the warm, neutral color. Only use one color book to keep it simple. Pick 3 of your favorite colors, then go to your local paint store and get a couple paint testers. Apply the 3 colors side by side and look at them for a couple days before you pick one. If you're having troubles picking colors or painting or don't have time, call a pro to lend you a hand. If you're looking to renovate before the holidays, now is a good time to get in contact with your contractor because time is counting down. This is Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations for Radio Real Estate.
And for all your painting and renovation needs, call Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations. The telephone number is 604-897-6049. That's 604-897-6049. Or visit them online at humphreypropainting.com. That's humphreypropainting.com.
And in our next segment, we will be joined by Mark Perry, our radio real estate voice of the Valley. Mark has news about Platinum 2. This morning, Mark says, the Valley is going to the birds. And and we have an encore performance from the clean-up woman, Monica Dinabriga, president of Mommy Maids, who will chat about eco-friendly way to get those nasty stains out.
I hope Bill's wife is listening, because Bill heard this before, and, well, what can I say? It's Tom Lucas with our co-host Fern Northcott of Remax Performance Realty. Bill Macklem on assignment for the Radio Real Estate Show in Southern California right now. We'll be talking to Bill soon. He's also the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Our producer on the program, as always, is Dwayne Bishop. And you're listening to the Radio Real Estate Show on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate Moving Team.
Hi, Ryan from Diverse Electric, offering top quality work at competitive rates. Together, we at Diverse Electric have 15 years of business and project management experience. Call us at 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca. When you're looking for an electrical contractor who can handle any size residential or commercial project, call Diverse Electric 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca.
How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Actually, the average polar bear weighs 1,100 pounds. Here at Redpath Relocations, we're that good. With more than 30 years experience estimating, we can ensure everything is accurately accounted for and you have the best price with no hidden costs. Check us out at redpathrelocations.com or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Red Path Relocations. Always ready, always reliable.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateShow.ca and click on the link.
Hi, this is Fern Northcott of Remax Performance. Your real estate dreams begin with you. Baby boomers move for various reasons. Perhaps your home is just too big, or you want to buy that toy you always wanted. Together, we will make that happen. Call or text me, Fern Northcott, 604-790-9066, 604-790-9066, or visit fnorthcott.com.
Good morning. It's Tom Lucas from the Radio Real Estate Show. On the line with me, Mike Farkas, the service manager at North Vancouver Nissan. Mike, we're rolling this weekend. Things are getting colder. Temperatures are going down. What happens when it gets to about 7 degrees?
At 7 degrees, cooler temperatures cause all-season tires to get a little bit harder, so they start to lose grip. We have access to all major brands of tires at competitive pricing, and we're offering those to our customers so that they don't run into that situation.
NorthVancouverNissan.com. That's NorthVancouverNissan.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
This is CISL Vancouver. Smooth and easy. CIL 650.
CIL 650. CIL 650.
The cleanup woman, she's tough. I mean, she really cleans up.
She's got her mop out. She's got her bucket. And the girls are ready to go. Time now for the cleaning tip of the week with Monica Dina Briga. She is the founder and the president of Mommy Made. She's on the line. Good morning, Monica.
Good morning, Tom. To remove oil from silk clothing, gently rub corn flour into the area and leave it to sit for a few hours. Shake clothing free of flour and then hand wash, or use a gentle machine cycle using soap suitable for delicates. To keep spiders or other nasty surprises out of your shoes, such as gardening shoes or your work boots, place old socks over them. Make sure the socks don't have holes in them, of course. If they don't fit snugly over the top, use an elastic band to secure it. To make candles last longer, cover a plastic bag and place in the freezer for 24 hours before lighting. To keep your car windows ice and frost-free when left outside overnight in the wintertime, mix 3 parts of vinegar and 1 part of water. Put it in a spray bottle and spray the windows as needed. To prevent your buttons from coming loose and undone, dab a little clear nail polish or varnish over the top of the threads and leave it to dry. To pick up small fragments of broken glass, get a piece of bread and then press on the affected areas and lift all the little tiny pieces. This is Monica Dinabriga for Radio Real Estate.
These tips are absolutely fabulous. Let Mommy Maids clean your castle with no hassle. Call Monica at 604-533-4959. That's 604-533-4959. Or visit mommymaids.com. That's mommymaids.com.
Thank you so much, Fern. It's 10:33 on the Radio Real Estate Show. And if you want to get some more information on the Royal LePage house price survey, the third quarter survey, the website to go to is royallepage.ca. It's royallepage.ca. It's Radio Real Estate. Tom Perry, actually his brother Mark, is on the line. Nice, Tom. Mark Perry is on the line all the way from the Fraser Valley. He's going to talk to us about what's going on out there. Mark, are you there? Help me, buddy. Help me.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Fern.
Did you have a happy Thanksgiving?
It was a wonderful one, and I hope all our listeners had a great one. And you did too, I hope.
Well, yeah, and I think it was lucky for you and me that the giant turkey decided to let us both go there. We're too skinny for him to eat.
Exactly.
Chilliwack is one of my favorite places to be, not only because you're out there, but there's also so much going on out there. There's lots of building. You're building a Platinum 2. Tell me about that.
The Platinum building is going so well. We're actually excavating right now. It is 53 units. That's inclusive of a guest suite. It's the same style, West Coast architecture as what the Platinum one was. We're already got 7 sold, which is fantastic. We've got some pre-construction upgrades. All our new purchasers are getting $7,500 worth of free upgrades they purchase now. So we're really being well received. I think we're over 10% sold. We invite our listeners to come out and have a look at Platinum 2.
I keep saying if Platinum 2 is half as good as Inglewood Courtyard, you've got yourself a winner.
It's a great community. It's an adult retirement community, adult lifestyle. We've got so close to walk into shops and amenities and the Discovery Trail. Chilliwack and Garrison is really the place to be if you want to downsize and free up some money.
If you want to take a drive out to the valley today, you want to come out and see Mark and his assistant out there, Tracy, how do we get to see you?
Come out on the number 1 freeway, take the number 3 road exit. You'll see our great big banner sign. Follow the signs to Keith Wilson Road. And we're right at the very end of Keith Wilson Road with the adult lifestyle community at the end of the road.
Well, I've got this bird's eye view. You see where I'm going with this? I got this bird's eye view of the place, but now I see there's eagles sharing the sky with me. What's going on out there?
On the other side of the river, we have Nikumal Island and the Harrison Estuary, the river. It's a fantastic place to go and see the bald eagles. And I'm going to be starting to chat a little bit more about that and the events that they have going on over there, because it's really quite something to see. I think there's the highest population of bald eagles in BC that all kind of congregate in the Harrison Estuary. Great place to go to, and always good to stop off at the Dudney Pub and see my friends Doug and Julie, the owners, and they have a great lunch there, and just make a day of it, and that's really what you want to do.
Well, Mark, you know that I love eagles, so what I'm thinking is that maybe you and I should get together, get our cameras, and go out and have a look one afternoon.
Let's do so. I look forward to it. Tom, it's a pleasure chatting with you. This is Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley, from the Radio Real Estate Show.
So to reach Mark, call him at Platinum 2 Englewood Courtyard in Chilliwack. Toll-free number is 778-240-8513. That's 778-240-8513, or go to englewoodcourtyard.ca for more information.
And back on the line all the way from Southern California is our mortgage expert, Mr. Bill Macklin. Billy, how you doing? Nice shorts, Bill.
Oh, they're great shorts, and I'm watching the guys golf just outside my window here as I'm looking at the green grass and the palm trees in the distance. It's really tough.
Wow, Bill.
I'm jealous.
No, seriously, are you down there for work? Or are you just down there goofing off, man?
No, it was a full 4 days from 8 o'clock in the morning till about 7 o'clock at night, straight through. It was a great program. It was a great program, and I was talking about just different things and. Looking at the way we do business and how we help our clients and how do we make our clients feel more special.
Well, now
more along that.
This past week, Fern was nice enough to send you and myself an email about something that's going on locally. Fern, and you sort of alluded to that earlier, all about the Central Mortgage and Housing Corporation. What's going on there? And you guys know, because I know nothing. I'm just a radio guy.
Well, they've got some new rules that came out, and so they've got some that's on the rental part of the property. So if you have a legal suite. But we'll get into that a little bit later. And they also are talking about how CMHC wants to only have 50% of the market. They actually had 90% of the market in 2008. They want to only have about 50% of the market, with the rest of it being picked up by Genworth and Canada Guarantee.
So,
the two insurers.
Sorry, Bill. I'm kind of interested in Genworth. We've actually got the guys coming out to my office meeting on Monday morning. And so I always like the input from somebody that's impartial, like yourself, whether CMHC or Genworth Canada.
They're both basically the same. You're going to be talking to Sachin from Genworth. He's a great guy. I've known him for years.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You'll find that he's talking about doing the same kind of things. Sometimes when we were actually doing a high ratio mortgage, which means that someone's putting less than 20% down, the lender will try one of the insurers, and if that doesn't work, they'll try the other one. Each one of them has different flavors of the month, so to speak, so they might look at the file just a little bit differently, whether it's a remediation situation going on or a just condo property. So that's what we're going to talk about.
So later on in the program, too, Bill.
A little bit about Palm Springs, too.
Later on in the program, Bill, you're going to be telling us all about some house prices down there in Southern California, right?
Absolutely.
Looking forward to that. Go have yourself another orange juice. We'll talk to you shortly. It's the Radio Real Estate Show. We're going to hear more about the Greater Vancouver market with Andy Batu of the Powerhouse Agents at RE/MAX Crest Realty Westside.
And this is for Northcott of RE/MAX Performance Realty with Bill Macklem, President of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house, Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate Moving Team.
What has 4 legs and can't walk? A table. When you need professional movers, Redpath Relocations is your one-stop shop. Across the city or around the world, your belongings are always safe with Redpath Relocations. And we sell packing materials too. I'm Tim Redpath, and I'm proud to say that we're the newest member of Mayflower Van Lines Canada. Visit us at redpathrelocations.com or contact us at 604-945-9910. Redpath Relocations, always ready, always reliable, and we always leave you with a smile.
Hi, it's Lee from Diverse Electric. We offer a comprehensive and detailed free job estimate for all your residential and commercial service requirements. Outdoor living is here. Barbecues, get-togethers, company parties. Create that atmosphere with Diverse Electric Lighting. We service all of Metro Vancouver to Chilliwack. How well do you know the electricity in your house? If you have aluminum wiring, give us a call and we will make sure it's safe. 778-809-2532 or online at diverseelectricltd.ca.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateShow.ca and click on the link.
Hi, it's Preston here from Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations. When you're ready to paint, call Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations. We do it all. The filling, the sanding, the taping. Hey, we even clean up after ourselves. Discover what Humphrey Pro Painting and Renovations can do for your home and office. Call for your estimate, 604-897-6049. That's 604-897-6049. Or get more information at humphreypropainting.com. That's humphreypropainting.com.
Your life's too busy to be doing the things that you don't want to do. Hi, it's Monica at Mummy Maids. We'll free up your time by taking care of all your cleaning needs. We have weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or one-time special occasion plans available, including move-in and move-outs. Commercial and residential cleaning performed by bonded, insured, WCB-covered, uniform cleaning experts. You deserve a break, and Mummy Maids can help. Let us clean your castle with no hassle. Call 604-533-4959 or visit mummymaids.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem from Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Vancouver weather.
Do we have to have more turkey today? No? Oh, okay. Cloudy with a 60% chance of showers this morning, tapering off to just showers this afternoon. Today's high about 16 degrees. Tomorrow, a 30% chance of showers. And Monday, oh my goodness, look at that, a 60% chance of showers. Isn't that interesting? Yeah,
amazing.
Right. Interesting, huh?
Fall is here.
Can you say wet?
What?
What?
What? No, it's
WET. Right now it is 14 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
CI 650.
Now, that is Leonard Skinner with Sweet Home Alabama. That is for Bill Macklem, because in the middle of that song, they mentioned Neil Young. And they were not too pleased with Neil Young when they recorded that song, and we'll explain that part later. It's 10:42. It's the Radio Real Estate Show, and it's time now to look at Lower Mainland real estate. What's going on in this marketplace? Andy Mattu, the powerhouse agents at Remax Crest Realty Westside, is on the line. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. How are you doing today?
I'm good, and I haven't talked to you since Thanksgiving. I'm glad to hear that you did survive.
Yes, I did.
I know there are a few realtors out there that need to go on a diet, but thank God you're not one of them. You did a wonderful job. I know you're working hard this morning. It's a Saturday morning. You just heard the third quarter house price survey on the radio, and boy, oh boy, things are getting expensive and hard to find it in the Metro Vancouver area.
The prices are still going up, and the lack of inventory, that's why the price is going up. It's a time to sell. It's a time to buy as well. We just had a development property out in Richmond as well that people are wanting to sell, but now they're waiting because they want to get multiple offers. So they're getting more than what they thought they were going to get, right? Everybody thinks, oh, it's winter time coming up. We're not going to be able to sell. We'll wait till next spring. Why pass the opportunity for big bucks?
Do you remember the old radio and TV commercial years ago? Why wait for spring? Do it now.
Exactly.
That's right, because as you say, there is a lack of inventory around. Money is still reasonably cheap to get a hold of, so make your move now.
For sure, right? And also, we talked about a couple of weeks ago the promotion we're doing on a completed sale for the iPad mini or the Apple Watch. We have extended that for 1 full year as well. Not just for the month of October, but we extended it because we just had some awesome response to it.
Just have yourself a lovely day, my friend. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
You too, guys. This is Andy Matthew for Radio Real Estate.
Thank you, Andy. Put the power of the powerhouse agents to work for you. Call Dawn or Andy at 604-307-3000. That's 604-307-3000, or visit powerhouseagents.ca. That's powerhouseagents.ca.
And now a little money music.
I'm looking for a man who's got some money in his hand.
Uh-huh. I know one guy that has some money in his hand. What do you have in your suitcase, Bill Macklem?
Tons and tons of money.
Tons and tons of money. Well, we come to the right guy because that's why, Bill, you are the money guy on the show. You are Mr. Mortgage. I'm changing your name on your star and your seat to MM, Mr. Money Mortgage. What do you think? Triple M.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm liking it. Now, you're down in Palm Desert, California. Where exactly is Palm Desert? I've never been there. Do I want to go? Yes, I do. Don't I?
Yes, you absolutely do. I've been to a few places. I think I'm a little bit well-traveled, but I didn't realize that they have this resort on 160 acres. It's a mile square, and they have this huge hotel and spa. It is breathtaking. They actually have boats that will take you on this little pond that's in front of the hotel and come right into the lounge and lobby area.
Well, I hope you remember being there because a couple of years ago when you were in Greece, you seem to have wiped that right from your mind.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
they're having a few problems, so we can't talk about them anymore.
I know. Well, it was the phone company. It wasn't us, Bill. Come on now. So you're down there, Dutch. Come on. I mean, you're not playing around. You are down there for a reason. Tell our listeners what's going on down in Palm Desert, California this week.
Well, I tell you, it's a wonderful place. It really is. It's, the weather here has been between 95 and 110. That's Fahrenheit, of course.
I hope so.
It's just been awesome. But we've been inside the whole time, so we've been at this, what they call this mortgage or sales mastery program that's run by the Todd Duncan, who has a number of these programs all throughout America. And so they've done a really great job in terms of types of people they're acquiring, and we just really enjoy them. Like I'm trying to think of some of the speakers that you might recognize. I don't recognize a lot of the speakers, but when you talk to them, for example, Bill McDermott is the CEO of SAP, the world's business software market leader. It's got 74,000 employees and over 2 million person ecosystem. So like they do those kind of people. They've got Bat Mellon. They've got James Paulsinder and Jimmy Percello, who are top producers. So these people are getting up and just talking to us. You got Darren Hardy, who's a leader in the success in human achievement industry. He's the visionary force behind Success magazine. So he was there. So they just bring in some great speakers and just kind of give you an idea of what we're doing right and what we're not doing right.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned those people because they're all very close personal friends of mine. You're right. I do know those guys. They're very close and personal. So, Bill, at this seminar you're at, this schooling you're taking, are you learning anything that you can pass along to your customers when they come to see you at your office?
Oh, yeah. We're talking about how you're no longer a salesperson. You're much more of a service person. And so rather than trying to sell a product, you're actually trying to create an environment whereby people want to come back because it's comfortable and you're knowledgeable about what you're doing. So it's a change in the sales technique of how we as realtors and mortgage brokers and other service personnel look at our clients and how better to serve them.
Well, I think
try to do a little bit more wow factor type of thing.
I think it's a little bit different than going into a bank. At the bank, they goes, you gotta love them. They want you to buy their product, and that's understandable. But when somebody goes to see a mortgage broker, you sit down with the mortgage broker and you start to talk. Maybe you have one of Grandma's cookies and maybe a cup of coffee, and then the mortgage broker starts asking you about your lifestyle and things, right, Billy?
Well, that's what you want to do because you really want to know what the client is looking for because most people don't know what they're looking for. The only thing they hear about on the radio and everybody else that's in the business is what's the interest rate. Well, the interest rate is just the interest rate, and as we've said before, anybody can get an interest rate. Is that the right product for you in terms of what your demands are going to be? Not only today, because this is the only day that you're buying this house, but 3 years and 5 years from today, you're not thinking about just yet. We're trying to help you think about it.
All right, now
you're going to be paid 5 years from now.
If I have a house here on the Lower Mainland in the Fraser Valley, can I sell this house and move to California, put some money in my pocket, or do I need to come and see a guy like you first?
You probably want to come see a guy like me first.
Really? Hey, oh, jeez.
You probably, and this, just like our previous person was talking to us about your special speaker, was it Mr. Stewart that was on there?
Yes.
Yeah, he was talking about how if you leave the Lower Mainland, the chances of you coming back are not very good.
Thanks to Neil.
Yeah.
So you want to sit with your mortgage specialist and your realtor and go over those things to make sure that you're making the wisest decision on that next move. And there are a number of different opportunities of making that decision. You don't have to make the one that everybody's telling you about. You don't have to sell down. You don't have to take a smaller property. You don't have to do those things. You have to make sure that you're talking to somebody that's in the financing industry that can actually give you some light in terms of what you can do, and then you make a decision based on knowledge as opposed to emotions.
Last week after the show, Bill and I were talking a little bit more of diversification. Yes, he's right. You don't only want to know about interest rates. We were talking about investments. He was telling me of some of his contacts, and so he has steered me in a few other ways as well with what to do with money and all this kind of stuff. So it's not just focusing on mortgages or interest rates. It's your total investment portfolio. And Bill, you really gave me some good tips last week. Thank you.
No, I appreciate it. No, it's one thing we do. I've been very fortunate in my career. I've been a business consultant. I run an economic development corporation. I run my own business, Pali University, Alberta. So all that has kind of made me into a mortgage broker that has a different bent or a different look on life. And there's different ways of doing this. And because of where I come from, I'm from Winnipeg originally, and a very strong Mennonite, Jewish population, Polish and Ukrainian. So you're very, very tight with your dollar, and you got to make sure you're spending it the right way. And a lot of people, because they don't have the opportunity of having money, and all of a sudden in 2004, the values of the homes just kind of did that hockey stick value up, so to speak. And now they have all this equity, and they don't know what to do with it, and so therefore most people just kind of hide from it, don't want to deal with it, and just continue on living their life the way it is. Whereas they could actually be doing some things that might change their life for the next 20 years, if not for their entire lifetime.
Now, Bill, Dwayne, and Fern and I have taken a little collection. We have a few dollars here, and we're just wondering, well, how does it look down there? What are the prices of property like in Palm Desert, California?
Well, they're telling me here that the record high in the last little while was about $363, and the average price right now is about $324 on homes in the Palm Springs area. Prices will pick up in November through to April because that's when all the snowbirds come down. But I have a beautiful home here that I think the three of us should buy. It's on South Ridge Drive. It's actually the Bob Hope Estate.
I'm in.
It's only a 6.1 acre site with a 23,000 square foot home. It's got 10 bedrooms, but just 3 baths, so you have to take turns. It's got 24,900 square feet. You've got, I've already said that, sorry, tennis court, spa, pool, guest house, fireplace in the master.
I've seen that house.
It's just selling for $24 million.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all? Just $24 million?
We didn't raise that much between the three of us.
We're close, Bill. We're close. Maybe we come and see you in your office when you get back on Monday, and maybe we could just...
I think we should just start counting our rubles there.
For the rest of it, what do you think?
I want to give you a comparison of something that would be more comparable to our area.
Please.
In the $1 million zone. And so on Mesa Drive for $1.18 million, you can get a 3-bedroom and 1 bath, 2 partial baths, 2,900 square foot home. It's got a poolside casita. So for those of us that never come down here and don't know what that means, that's actually like a pool house or a home house. Sometimes they take the garage and they remodel it and put in a bedroom and a bath. We call them casitas, and you can actually rent them out if you wanted to, or you can put your in-laws in there if you're deciding to come down on a holiday. Spa, pool with a waterfall, 0.3 of an acre, fully finished, and as I said, it's only selling for $1 million.
Wow. Huh. Get more expert mortgage information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, mac.com, or by calling Bill at 604-684-4663. And he's taking calls in Palm Desert. That's 604-684-HOME.
In our next segment, we're going to hear from our Radio Real Estate home handyman, Finn Jensen. Morning, Finn says. I'd like to know if your home is energy efficient.
That's a very good question, and I'd like to know if we're going to be talking with Bill Macklem again. We will? Yes, we will. Okay, Bill, go grab yourself a cup of coffee or whatever it is, and we'll talk to you shortly. Good morning. It's Tom Lucas with our co-host, Fern Northcott of Remax Performance Realty, Bill Macklem, who is president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, on location for us today in Palm Desert, California. And our show producer is Dwayne Bishop. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate Moving Team.
Hi, Ryan from Diverse Electric, offering top quality work at competitive rates. Together, we at Diverse Electric have 15 years of business and project management experience. Call us at 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca. When you're looking for an electrical contractor who can handle any size residential or commercial project, call Diverse Electric 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca.
How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Actually, the average polar bear weighs 1,100 pounds. Here at Redpath Relocations, we're that good. With more than 30 years experience estimating, we can ensure everything is accurately accounted for and you have the best price with no hidden costs. Check us out at redpathrelocations.com or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Redpath Relocations. Always ready, always reliable.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateShow.ca and click on the link.
Introducing Mommy Maids, a business created out of the lack of employment opportunities for single moms with flexible working hours. From residential to commercial, you can trust their insured and bonded cleaning professionals with any task. Let them clean your castle with no hassle. Go to mummymaids.com or call 604-533-4959.
1, 2, 3, ABC. Mommy Maids, come rescue me.
Hi, this is Stuart Goodman, the General Sales Manager at North Vancouver Nissan, part of the Dilawri Automotive Group. Come and visit us in the North Shore Auto Mall and see the all-new 2016 Nissan Maxima and new Murano. Visit North Vancouver Nissan, home of the new purchase experience, in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca. That's in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca.
Hi, this is Fern Northcott from Remax Performance. Your real estate dreams begin with you. Real estate is the greatest investment you will ever make. Approach it as an adventure, financially and emotionally without mistakes. I have a plan for making your real estate investments work for you. Call or text me, Fern Northcott, at 604-790-9066, 604-790-9066, or visit fnorthcott.com.
CI 650. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering. I'm filling the cracks that ran through the door and kept my mind from wandering.
Might be the day to get outside and check for those cracks because it's going to be the monsoon season soon.
Looks like it.
I'm thinking, you know what happens here if you have cracks in the roof. The rain comes in, not a good thing. It's 10:56 on the Radio Real Estate Show, and time now for Finn Jensen, our Radio Real Estate Show home handyman. Finn, good morning.
Good morning, Tom, and good morning, Fern and Bill. We're now in a season when homeowners again begin to wonder about the efficiency of their homes. Everyone knows that following electricity and heating bills are going to be higher, but what concerns many is how much of that increase is wasted as opposed to what is legitimate. The problem seems to be that the answer is a moving target. What was acceptable 25 years ago is now considered wasteful. What was all right 10 years ago is now out of date as well. From the look of things, this is how it will likely keep on going, forever surpassing itself. The highest order of efficiency would complement a modern home built to high standards, but to place that level of technology in a building 50-plus years old would not give you the returns that you could expect in an up-to-date dwelling. So what is reasonable? How can a family cut back on energy bills and still be comfortable in an older home? The most important things is infiltration and heat loss. In other words, drafts and poor insulation. Improve that, and energy savings can be dramatic. Add to that a higher efficiency water heater, gas preferably. Then, if there's still more money left in the piggy, upgrade the heating system. And of course, we know about energy-saving light bulbs. If homeowners commit to all that, then they will have done more than their share towards the advancement of conservation and clean air. This is Finn Jensen for Radio Real Estate. Talk to you next week.
Let Finn take care of all your heating and plumbing work. For reliable and dependable service, call Finn Jensen at Gentech Mechanical Installations, 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740.
Now, don't forget the 31st of October is Halloween. On November 1st, the day after, we change the clocks back 1 hour to standard time. However, the day before, 6 o'clock at night on Halloween evening, we're having a very special program on CL 650. We are.
Oh, cool.
And you can call in, you can make a request, you can make a dedication. We'll be here taking your calls live from all over the world.
That works for me.
So while the little ones go out and trick or treat, we're going to have a big people's party on the radio, so I hope you can be there.
I can.
Yeah.
In costume.
Would you?
Absolutely.
Any idea what you're going to dress up yet? And don't
I'm not going to tell you.
You're not?
It's going to be a surprise.
I'll have to guess?
No, it's going to be a surprise.
But if I guess when you get here, can I guess?
Well, you'll guess immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in my character.
Is it really? Well, all right. All right, now before we go, and I know that Bill wants to get back to the shorts, we have a couple of very special listings to pass along this morning, Fern.
As a matter of fact, I do. I have an investment listing at 2479 156th Street in South Surrey. It is a lot for investors with a house on it, and it is a potential townhouse. So the lot size is 9,521. The house is a two-bedroom rancher at 1120 square feet. We've got it listed at $779,000. Address again is 2479 156. And I've listed a place in Langley for all those people that are looking for a little bit of acreage. It's only half an acre, but hey, it's pretty cool. At 23676 36A Avenue. The house itself is 2787 square feet. Land size is 30,634. I've got that listed at $849. The address again is 23676 36A Avenue, and we've got that one open from 2 to 4 today.
Sounds good. Now, somebody would like to get some more information. Can they give you a call?
Absolutely. It's Fern Northcott at 604-790-9066, 604-790-9066, or visit my website at fnorthcott.com. That's fnorthcott.com.
Our house in the middle of our street.
What did I tell you? Getting easier, huh? It's like riding a bike. Once you learn to fall off, you can fall off all the time, right?
Oh, I'm used to falling off.
You too. I made a career doing it. You're doing a good job. Thank you
Thanks, Tom.
And Bill, I know that you got to put the shorts back on and get back to class right now. But gee, thanks for taking time to be with us this morning, buddy.
Well, I'm going to have a good time here, and I just want to make sure Fern knew the names of those two fellows, Dr. Wilmot and Lee Tabin, who were the decorated Navy SEAL officers.
I'm sorry, say that last sentence again?
Lee Tabin, so they're both decorated Navy SEALs, so they were fabulous.
Decorated Navy SEALs. Well, you're hanging out with the right people, Willie. You back in the studio with us next week?
I'll be there.
I hope
Thanks,
so.
Bill.
Don't get, well, you know what happened last time you went away. We'll talk again a little later on. That's Bill Macklin, the president of Dominion Macklin
I wanna
Mortgages.
know.
Fern, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Tom.
Back next week. Going to go
You
work on that
betcha.
Halloween costume, and Dwayne and I have nowhere to go, so we'll join you a little later on. Special shows coming up next, right?
You know it.
Very special shows. So this is Tom Lucas for everybody on the Radio Real Estate Show. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and thank you. Bye.
Bye.